Hello, Chef. Hey, why don't we cook some pork tenderloins in the cast iron and then we'll serve them with some pineapple salsa for dinner tonight. Yum. Let's make this. For our rub, we're going to use a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a tablespoon of Chipotle chili. It's going to be nice and smoky, spicy, yum. A tablespoon of cumin, a tablespoon of paprika, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of dried thyme, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon of salt. We're just going to mix this. We're going to rub our pork tenderloin with this, and whatever we have left over, we'll just keep it in a little sealed container, and it'll last for well through the summer for barbecues. But it won't, we'll use it all up before that. So let's rub our tenderloin. So these are nice and clean. I went ahead and took that fiber, that membrane, that was on the sides here. I took it off. As you can see, I rinsed them and I dried them, and now let's rub them. And now we will rub them well. Be generous with your rub. So both sides have a nice thick crust of rub. I'm gonna cover this and put it in the refrigerator for a minimum of 4 hours. If you wanna grill these, amazingly good. Let's cook these. They've been in the refrigerator for about 5 hours. And as I told you, I'm gonna just go ahead and cook them in the cast iron pan. We'll start on the stove, we'll finish it in the oven, and it'll be perfect. Go ahead and heat your pan really, really well. I'm just gonna add a little olive oil to this. I want this to be really hot because I'm gonna sear the meat, and I really want to seal in those juices. If you don't have a cast iron pan, first of all, I really suggest you get one. They're really cheap. But if you don't want one, or you just don't have one, cool. Just see if you have another skillet that is oven proof. You have plastic handles or something that you can put in the oven. If you don't, you can go ahead and put these tenderloins on the grill. That would be just outstandingly good. Or just, finish cooking them on the skillet. It'll take a while, and you're gonna have to, after you sear them, you're gonna have to lower the heat and just let them, cook, flipping them until they're cooked through. Okay, this is nice and hot. I'm gonna place each tenderloin on here. I'm gonna brown these nicely on both sides, and I'll be back. These are nicely seared on both sides, so now I'm just gonna grab my pan and put it in the oven. The oven is heating at 400 degrees. I'm gonna cook them in there for 10 minutes, then we'll bring them out. Okay, these were in the oven for 10 minutes at 400 degrees, like I told you. And now I'm going to tent them and just let them sit there for at least 10 minutes. What's going to happen is the meat's going to continue cooking because it's hot, and then it'll just be perfect by the time we need to slice it. So don't be impatient, tent it, and we will be back. Let's check this. Oh, this is beautiful. So isn't that super easy? I'm gonna now slice it and plate it, and dinner will be ready. Let's do that. My friends, dinner is ready. I want to show you a piece of the tenderloin. Look at that. It's perfect. It's moist. It's beautiful. Cooked through. I gave you the times. Excellent way to cook this. I'm serving this with my pineapple salsa. I have a really short video on how to make that. It's super easy. This is really good stuff. Bon appetit, my friends from thefrugalchef.com. Make sure you come and visit us. We have all kinds of recipes that are not in video form. Eat well without going broke, and I will